Good morning and welcome to Waking Up with Don. And this morning we're waking up at A Superior Air Conditioning here on Panama City Beach with Jimmy Thorpe. Jimmy, thanks so much for letting us get in here today.
Absolutely.
You're going to show me the ropes today on what make me a good AC guy?
We're going to go over a couple things and maybe pick up on some educational, try to help the customers out. That's what we want to do.
Let me ask you this. How did you get started in this business and how long have you been here?
I basically started as a kid. My father had an air conditioning company. It was Superior Refrigeration. And growing up, met everybody out here and just enjoyed seeing people happy. And especially when my dad went out there, and cool.
Yeah.
But my dad would go out there and at odd hours of the night, whatever it took. And I was just always interested, what was my dad doing? Son, go get me a nut driver. Son, go get me my meter. And I would always run back to the truck and I'd get everything. And I just thought that was just the neatest thing. And as I got older, I joined the military. And when I got out of the military, my parents spoke to me and they said, son, why don't you go into air conditioning? You did it as a kid. Go to school, get educated, and then start working with us.
So you're a veteran-owned business now, huh?
Absolutely.
Wow. So, and you've been in this location how long now?
We've been on Panama City Beach 11 years.
Wow. All right.
11 years.
And you're getting bigger every day. I took a walk through before and you got a pretty big shop back there and you got a lot of people working and a lot of things going on.
I'm very happy that we can help people. We've got some guys that just graduated out of Haney Tech. We pick them up every year. We try to teach them a little bit about air conditioning, build their confidence level up, get them trained where they feel great about going out, working with customers, and helping them.
How hard is it to find trained people?
It's very hard to find trained people. It is.
So places like Haney Tech really are doing you a big favor as an
They
employer.
They have. Last couple of years, they've been wonderful. And the guys that we pick up from Haney, they're just wanting to learn. They're wanting to get out there and do what they've worked so hard for.
We just did a story on Haney, and I got to tell you, they're working hard to get these guys smart. And you could hire more people, I guess, if you had more trained people, couldn't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, we're going to run off to the local weather, and after that, maybe you can tell me what this thing is I'm leaning up against, and maybe show me around the shop a little bit.
Thank you.
Off to your local weather, brought to you by the West Pittman Law Firm. westpittmanlawfirm.com. Welcome back to the show. I'm here at A Superior Air Conditioning on Panama City Beach with Jimmy Thorpe. And Jimmy, you just don't do air conditioning. I mean, you just don't maintain and install. You do a lot of things for people's air quality, don't you?
Yes, we do.
I mean, what is this thing? I mean, this looks like speakers or something, and it's a two-parter, and it comes with all kinds of other stuff. What am I looking at?
This is basically our duct cleaner, and it's a Nicro vacuum machine. It has, what we do is we vacuum out people's ductwork, and as you see right here, this is where it's going in, and inside we have the filtration where it goes where we don't get any dust back into the house. And you see the motors that we have that are connected right here. We're pulling 5,000 CFM, cubic feet per minute, and we're vacuuming things out. But while we're vacuuming, we've also got an air compressor, and if you can see the end of this.
Yeah, there's holes in that.
Right, what we're doing here is, like our supply grills, we're pushing air in while it's
So you're
sucking
really
air
reversing
through
the
there.
whole system, aren't you?
The whole process to make sure we get all the loose dust, dirt, all the particles that are inside people's ductwork, we're removing everything.
And you know you have it. If you've lived in a house for any amount of time and keep your air conditioning going like most of us do here in Florida, you see those telltale hints around the heat, the air conditioning vents, and you'll see a little dust streak or something on your
You will
ceiling.
always see a little bit of dust particles coming out, and that's where you know, hey, it's definitely time that I need to do something about this.
And how often should you clean that?
They recommend it once every 5 years, but I would say between 5 and 10 years, take a look at your system, make sure that it's well maintained. And if you're starting to get some odors in the house, we definitely need to get it cleaned out, because everybody cleans the house, but how do you clean your ductwork?
That's true. I mean, and if that's all you see are the streaks on the ceiling, imagine what you don't see.
Exactly.
Inside the ducts.
Exactly.
There's stuff growing in there for all we know. It's yuck. I know my wife's going to want to do this now. Now, what's this thing we're looking at here? It looks like a mega shop vac or something.
It is a very powerful. It has 3 motors in this vacuum.
Wow.
And what we do is we use this to clean out the vents for your dryers. And that right there is the brush. As we're brushing through the vent, we're also sucking all the lint out of there, saving people, electricity by making sure their dryers are only operating a minimal amount of time.
Well, I can tell you my own personal story. Brand new house, and it's vented up through the roof, and it's got a little kind of gooseneck at the top, and it was screened off.
Right.
And it was taking us forever for the clothes to dry. So we got up on the roof and we pulled that screen out, and there was a mat of felt across that screen. It's supposed to keep animals from crawling in or whatever. Pull that out, and now it's working just fine. But that could also be a fire hazard too, couldn't it, Jim?
Absolutely, and that's why I recommend people trying to get this done at least once a year. Get that done, get everything out of there, and you'll be, again, saving money.
Yeah, so A Superior Air Conditioning recommends you clean out your dryer vents and your home HVAC system. Is that the proper term?
That's a good term.
Thanks, I just threw that out there. I know it. I have the shirt, so I know what I'm talking about, and the hat. But maybe you can show me around back in the shop and show me some of the other stuff that you do.
Let's do.
All right.
Don, what we've got back here, we've got our PTAC department. And the PTACs are package terminal air conditioning units. These are the units that they basically put in these one-bedroom facilities.
Oh, you mean like a hotel room or something like that?
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember just in the Air Force, you see those in billeting and places like that. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a couple techs right here. This is LJ and Mohammed.
Hi, LJ. How you doing?
All right.
Hi, Mohammed. Good to meet you.
Thank you.
So how do you like working at A Superior? He's not here. Just pay no attention to him. How do you like working here? Is he really?
We are working because of him, because he hired us, and he's really such a nice person, and gave us the opportunity to do something, and we are trying to do our best.
Wow.
And we will make him proud on us, that's for sure.
Okay. LJ, where'd you learn how to do all this? This looks like pretty complex work here.
Well, actually, I just graduated last night from Haney Technical High School.
Last night?
Yes,
No way.
high school. From the air conditioning class over there. We have two superb instructors over there, Mr. Hawkins and Mr. Davis. They pretty much guided us through everything we need to know about these air conditioning systems.
So you got a job here before you even graduated, is that right?
I was done with the course. The graduation ceremony was actually held last night.
All right, so how long you been working here now?
I've been here, I started Tuesday.
All right, well good, so you're brand new.
Yes, I'm fresh.
So you think Haney was a good experience for you?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. They equipped us for what to expect out here in the workforce.
So what's going on with this thing here? What are you
Well,
guys doing
actually,
here?
we just got it in a day or two ago. I'm getting ready to take it apart and see what's going on with it.
All right, so it's not working quite right, or you're just giving it a tune-up? Or?
It's not cooling right now. So I'm thinking that it could be one of the sensors, one of the thermistor systems. So
you're going to do some diagnostics on this thing and
Yes.
get it running again.
Yeah, we have to.
And how about so you can run it right here? I see you have electric right here and everything you need, right?
yes, we do.
So you got all the little. So how long does a job like that usually take?
It depends. It could take anywhere from a day, a couple of hours. It could take a couple of days, depending on if we had the parts in stock.
All right. So Jimmy, when you get a call and they say, hey, we've got a unit that's not working right, you guys got to go out there and take that unit out, don't you?
Absolutely.
You got to pull it out. You got to bring it back to the shop. You got to get these guys to diagnose it and fix it, and you got to get it reinstalled out there, don't you?
Correct.
So that sounds like a pretty big process.
It is a process, but it's fun. It really is, Don. I enjoy it.
I guess if you enjoy what you're doing, you don't work a day in your life.
Correct.
Well, I tell you what, we've got to run off again, but maybe later on you guys can show me some of the other stuff that you do around here, and maybe out in the field.
Outstanding.
Yeah, sure.
Sounds good.
Anytime.
We'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to the show. I'm here with Pamela Elliott from Elliott Vocal Studios and Talent Agency here in my studio to give us some tips of the week and maybe get us up to speed on what's going on out there at your place out there on 23rd Street.
Hey, Don. Yeah, we've got some great stuff going
I know I
on.
heard you've got a summer camp.
Yes, we have.
Is this for kids? Summer camp for kids?
Yes, we
I
have.
want one for
4
adults. I need a summer camp to go to.
We'll have to work on that. We have 4 summer camps going on, but I want to focus today on the camp that's going on next week.
Okay.
We have a camp for 6 to 9-year-olds. It is from 9 to 2. It is Monday through Thursday of
Monday
next
through
week.
Thursday, 9 to 2 a.m.
The
at Elliott Vocals.
16th through it's the 16th through the 19th next week. And they're going to do basic voice, stage presence. They're going to learn how to sing with a microphone, with the big sound system. They're going to be a star.
You know,
It's going to be fun.
That is going to be fun for kids those ages. You know, I've had several doctors on the show, and I even had a therapist on the show who talked about what to do with your kids over the summer. And you got to have them in some sort of structured program.
Yes, bring them on.
Bring them on. Bring them to Elliott Vocals, you know.
That's right.
Yeah, Dr. Nations, if you're watching this, yeah.
And those camps can be looked at on our website. We have a new website. It is ElliottVocalStudios.com. If you go onto the website, click on events, then click on summer camps, mouse over the pictures and you'll see the age groups there, and click on that. You can sign up and everything right from there. So it's
what's the
really
website?
easy.
How do we get to it?
ElliottVocalStudios.com.
www.ElliottVocalStudios.com. Very easy.
Yeah, very easy. And you can Google us. We pop right up and just click on it from there. If you're on your mobile app or your phone, just click on that little thing at the top. There's a little bar, some little bars, and it'll pull
It'll give you
down
the drop
all the
down
stuff.
menu.
Yeah.
How
And
cool is that?
Same thing. It says summer camps.
What's been your response to this thing with the kids? I mean, kids gotta love this stuff, don't they?
We're doing really well. We put those summer camps online a couple of weeks ago, and we've already got quite a few signups.
You ever get any kids that are kind of shy, and the parents say, "Oh, you should really do this, learn some stage presence and confidence"?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they don't stay shy long.
Well, it really is like a no risk environment.
Yeah,
right?
it's just so fun,
Yeah.
and everybody else is doing it. Matter of fact, if you don't do it, it kind of makes you look like the odd person, so they do it. It makes them want to do it. So, get up there and sing in front of everybody, and it's very encouraging too.
Sure it is.
They're going to also get introduced to a instrument, piano or guitar. So, and this is going to be a lot of fun.
And even if they're not musically inclined, it's just good. It's a good confidence builder for young kids, don't you think?
It certainly is.
I mean, it gives you that confidence to present yourself in front of people with confidence.
Yeah, and doing
poise.
singing, like stage presence and stuff, that kind of works on their acting skills as well. So it makes them more confident.
Yeah, I think that's a wonderful thing. And everybody I talk to who sits there on that couch and we talk about activities for kids, it's all about keeping them in a program and doing something positive with their time.
Yes.
It's quite a different time nowadays for kids anyway. I
It
mean,
is.
When I was a youngster, it was like, go out and ride your bike all day and come home when the street lights come on and maybe stop home for lunch.
Not like that now.
Not like that now. I know with
Not
my
anymore.
boys, we always had them in some sort of program or activity, especially over the summer.
Yeah.
And that kind of camp just sounds like a wonderful thing to do.
And we've got 4 of those. So go online to www.ElliottVocalStudios.com and check those out and see if it fits in with your schedule.
And you got something
sign up.
for pretty much all age groups, don't you?
Yes, all the way up to 16 years old.
Oh, that's
We've
wonderful
got 2
stuff.
camps this month and 2 camps next month.
Now, what's going on with your talent agency? Any new and exciting stuff there?
Yes, the Elliott Talent Agency is moving right along. We're still building our talent base, and we just had a open call for actors and actresses this past Sunday, and it went really, really well. And we're starting to get things that are coming in and jobs and different things. So yeah, it's coming
So
right
if you've
along.
got some talent that needs to be developed and maybe marketed, Pamela Elliott
Yes,
is the
please
person
come
to
see
see.
us.
And you can find out more about that at the website as well, right?
Yes, you can go to the it's ElliottTalentAgency.com.
Okay.
Yes.
Elliott Talent. Pamela Elliott, the time always flies by when you're here, and thank you so much for stopping us in and getting us smart on what's going on at Elliott Vocal Studios and Elliott Talent Agency.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
And we'll be right back after these messages. I'm going on a service call with Mohammed, and he's going to show me how he's going to fix this air conditioning unit and how we can get it back up running as good as new.
So first unit we have back there in the closet. Okay, this is the unit which I just did, just evaporator coil, and I pull it out and clean it out and put it back and solder. And this unit is working now. It's
Okay,
working
so
good.
this has a new evaporator coil.
No, it's not
Okay.
new. We are just clean this evaporator
Okay.
coil. But we had to do the whole process, cut it, clean it, and put it back and solder. And then we had to put the freon back in. and try to do everything again.
Wow, how long did that take you?
It takes me like 1 hour.
Okay. And this is something you learned at Haney, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
No, these teachers are really good. They appreciate it.
And you're
for
working
everything.
on another unit here, right?
Okay, this is a system. It's not cooling right. So what we did, I checked the evaporator coil. It was molded and it was stuck with this kind of dust and bacteria all over there in the evaporator coil. So what I did, I pumped this gas in the compressor. So there is no more gas in the line. So now you can change your evaporator coil. So that's what I'm gonna do. So you have to close these valves to pump the all gas in the compressor. So now you can change your evaporator coil from the upstairs. So I have to make you walk though.
Okay.
Okay, this is the evaporator coil which I show you. It was all stuck. It's blocked by the mold and bacteria and everything in there. So we clean this one, and now I have to put it back. So that's how we're gonna put it back. And this is the pipe, like this.
Oh man. All right. So you got to put
this
that
is-
back.
Yes, this is a suction line, and this is a liquid line.
So you have to sweat that back in.
Yes, sir.
Oh, can I light it?
Okay.
Whee.
Okay. You want to do it?
Yeah. Now you got to put a little flux on there first, or?
No, we do not have. Everything is included in it.
Okay.
So just heat it up.
Let me know when. So what happens is when you heat that coupling up, it just sucks this right in, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it go into the spaces by itself when you're gonna make it hot. So you will see it's gonna run through the pipe by itself.
Now,
So,
am I
but-
going to make a bead around that?
No, you will just
Hold it
touch
one
it over
spot.
here, and you will see everything gonna be flow by itself. Go ahead, you can try now.
Now, right next to it like this, right?
Little bit further. Yeah, right here.
Now, the funny thing is about this that as I'm holding this and pushing it, this little rod is getting shorter and shorter, so it takes kind of a steady hand, doesn't it?
That's it. Okay.
All right, you better do this because you know I'm going to mess up your work there with this.
No, that's fine. You see that this flux is running by itself?
And it just, the flux just seeks out the heat.
Yes, sir. It's gonna suck all it by itself.
And this takes a certain degree of skill and practice, I would imagine.
Oh, basically, this is really tricky. You have to be very careful about that. Because what happens if you're gonna do extra heat, it's gonna make hole in the pipe.
So you don't want to do that. If it gets too hot.
Yeah.
Now this should be, when this dries, this will be just a watertight, airtight seal when it cools down.
Okay, after that, I will try to put the nitrogen in it. So I have to make put the pressure in. So I will try to make sure that it's holding the pressure, because we cannot. R22 is really expensive, so that's why we have to put the nitrogen, so we can maintain the pressure.
R22 is the coolant, right?
It's a coolant. So nitrogen gonna what gonna happen? We're gonna put the air in it. So if it's gonna maintain my pressure, so it means my system is good to go.
So it's your pressure test?
Yeah, so that's my pressure test. So then I'm gonna put the Freon on. So my system is ready to go.
All right, well thanks for showing me all this stuff. I appreciate your time.
Thank
and
you.
Let me tag along and mess up your
No, that's fine. It's good now.
your
You
joint
did
there. It
good
looks
job.
good, you fixed it.
Yes, I went to school for that, so that's why I have like little more experience.
Yeah.
But you did good.
Just around the house I do stuff like that every day. Yeah, right. We'll see you in just a few minutes after these messages from our sponsors. Welcome back to the show. I'm here with Jimmy. And Jimmy, thanks so much. And thanks for sticking with us on this thing. And thank you for letting me tag along with those guys. I really appreciate it. Now, just in a nutshell, what all is it that you guys do?
We basically do preventive maintenances. We love to service air conditioning equipment. We maintain them, we repair them, we do new installations from the required code of 13 SEER all the way up to 18 SEER, whatever the customer wants. We also get into air quality. So we're cleaning ductwork. We're also doing new construction for people that are building houses or getting a building started. And we also do small jobs like dryer vent cleaning and working on P-tags.
So basically anything having to do with HVAC systems or any kind of ventilation systems, you're the guys to call.
Yes, sir.
And it's very important that we stay cool here in Florida. And like you, stay cool as a cucumber. Where'd that come from? I love that motto.
Stay cool as a cucumber came from my wife. She came up with that because the core of the cucumber is always 20 degrees cooler than the outer shell.
Well, I got to tell you, you're a cool customer, Jimmy, and thanks for letting us get behind the
Thank
scenes
you.
and tag along.
Thank you very much.
All right, and we'll see you next time.